What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming at you with another video. This is the third time I'm trying to record it, actually, because I'm also on call for my job. You know, I work in the health field, and I actually manage. I'm a residential coordinator for a few group homes, and sometimes they have issues at night, and I have to be available for myself, so they keep interrupting my video. But everything's handled now. All situations all good. So let's just move on with this one. This is gonna be a 2-segment video. The first segment of the video is gonna be, you know, some back issues that I purchased, and I'll tell you the discounts that I got as we go through them. But the second part is gonna be, I'm submitting 15 books to PGX, and once I get to that part, I'll explain to you why I picked PGX and why I decided to go that route. But first, I just want to get through these books. I want to show you real quick. When I went back to my comic shop on Thursday, because Wednesday I went and I made a video about the new books that I bought, but I forgot to purchase a short box because I'm running out of space. You know, I got books piling up on top of books, and I need another box. So I'm up to now 7 short boxes and 2 long boxes. That's my full collection. So I went back on Thursday to pick up that short box, and when I got there, the owner of my LCS, he was doing a new promotion that he wants to start doing every Thursday, whereas he has a list from 1 through 6, and he has from 30% off to 60% off on the number, and then he lets you roll a dice in this little box, and whatever number you get, that's the percentage that he'll give you personally that day on whatever back issues you buy. So I took a roll, and I ended up landing on 30% off, so I thought that was pretty decent. 30% off is pretty cool. So I bought some more books. I didn't plan to buy books, but at 30% off, I said, why not? Let me see what I can find. You know, maybe complete a couple of runs that I was missing and things like that. So I found a couple of books that I purchased. This one here, World War Hulk 5 of 5. You know, I have the first 4 books that I bought back in the day, but I never bought the 5th one. So it was cool to find the 5th one. So he has, a sticker price on there for $4.50. So I paid 30% off for that sticker price. So that's not bad. Then I picked up this one here, Red Hulk #2, Follow the Hulks, $3 book. I just loved it because the cover. Red Hulk, the covers on his books are amazing. I love the way, it stands out, the red on it. So that's a $3 sticker price with 30% off. So you figure it's about, I would say about $2.25, $2.25 for that book. Then I found this one here, Red Hulk Planet Part 2. $3.50 sticker price again, 30% off. And then this one here, Hulk #13. Then Hulk #25. I like that. I don't really have that full run of that Hulk, but so when I see nice covers on it, I don't want to pick up the whole run. I buy these based on the cover because I think that cover's cool. And then Hulk #34. So that was pretty cool. These are strictly straight because of the cover. As you can see, Superman's back, and this time he's not gonna fall. Alright, then I found these in the back issue bins also. Batman Black and White, the 2nd volume. That's #4. Then I found #3. And these are expensive. He has $5.50 on that for cover price, and these books are not that old. But even online they go for anything after New 52 and up there, and they're going up. Those books. Those books are pretty pricey. And then I found issue #2. This one's cool. This cover I like the best, but it's the best because it has a really good artist. Steranko is the artist cover for this issue, and Steranko also has a nice little following. There's people that collect a lot of his work. I think that Batman there looks sick. It looks really good, really nice cover. All right, then I found Batwing New 52 #1. When I saw this in the back issue bins, it's hard to find the New 52 #1s in his back issue bins. People pick them up all the time, so I picked it up real quick. But when I got home, I realized that this is a 2nd print. I was like, oh fuck, it's second print. I thought it was a 1st print when I grabbed it, but I don't have the book anyway, so I'm happy with a 2nd print. I thought it was 1st. I was just going too fast over there because I wanted to get out of there real quick, because I knew the longer I stood there, the more I would have probably spent Then I found this one here, Batman 66. I don't have any of these Batman 66 books. I think they're pretty cool, you know, based on the 66 show. But this cover I picked up because it's when he meets the Green Hornet. So right there you see on the bottom there you have Robin and Kato, or really Bruce Lee. So I thought that was a pretty cool cover to have. And then I found this one here, X-Men #4. I have this run because the first, you know, that volume of X-Men when it came out, the Jim Lee, all them Jim Lee X-Men, I have like the first 10 of them. But this is the first appearance of Omega Red, so I thought it'd be cool to have two. And it was at $5 cover price, 30% off. So you're looking at about $3 1/4 for this book. And then I found this one here, which was pretty cool. This is The Incredible Hulk and Wolverine #1. Look, you see, I'm doing this video right now, and there's another call. But I rejected it, so they can wait. The Incredible Hulk and Wolverine #1. This is actually a one-shot. It's basically a retelling of Wolverine's first appearance. So, you know, I don't have this book, so, and I don't have Hulk 181, so this is the next best thing to me. He had it at a $6 cover price, 30% off. So again, about $4. Excuse me, about $4 for this book. When you search this book on eBay, it goes for about $10. So that's a pretty good find in my opinion for that. But the best find of the back issue bins there that I got, and I probably could have found more, but you know, I didn't have time. I was rushing because I really went in there to get a short box. I found this one here, Justice League of America #109. He has a $9 sticker price on it, so 30% off. You figure the book cost me about $7, the breakdown. You know, I misplaced the receipt. I wish I had the receipt so I could show you guys, but this is not a bad price for this book, because when you look online, if you search like you know, Justice League of America #109 from, this was like 70s, a Bronze Age book, they you can't find them single at all. I found a couple of lots, but the lots were going for over $100. But as a single issue, you can't find it. I was searching it right there also, and I could not find it. So I waited till I got back home the next day, and I searched it again just because I was curious to see what it was going for online, and I could not find it. So I figure at $9 with a 30% off, that's a good find on that one. It's not in perfect condition. It does have like a stamp, little stamp right there, and the spine is good. The spine is all intact. But it does have a couple of little things that I know a good pressing will do this book a lot of justice. No pun intended. And the corners right there does have a couple of creases, but with these older books, I'm not too you know, I know they're not going to be mint, so it's not a big deal. So I thought that was a cool find. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this one. Alright, the next segment of this video is going to be my PGX submission, and you know, I decided to go with PGX. You know, I see a lot of people that they use CBCS and they use CGC, and you know, I'm like, you know, PGX, it was around before CBCS, but CBCS has been getting more popular. But I figured, you know, I'm a cheap guy. I'm a cheap ass bastard. So I looked up PGX. PGX prices are lower than CGC and CBCS. And online I find a lot of PGX books, and I've seen their slabs, and this look fine. They look the same as, you know, as CGC or CBCS, and I've seen people open up a CGC slab and send it to PGX, and they get the same grade. You know, so if that's the case, then I know it does bring them up in value, the book, a little more for having them slab, but I'm not really doing it for that reason. The most reason I'm doing this for is because I have a couple of books that I want to give as a gift to a few people, and also you know, I like to have a shelf and display my books in the cases, and this will be a great economical way for me to do it, and I thought I'll share it with you guys. You know, this is the invoice sheet that you would print out from their website, and you know, explains to you on how to do it exactly, your totals and everything. You don't have to create an account with them or nothing. You just print out the invoice, fill out the questionnaire, and just, you know, fill out your invoice sheet and just send it right away, and that's it. That's how simple it is. And I wanted to show you guys this one right here because I thought this was pretty cool right here. This printout right here shows you actually the prices, you know, for modern What they consider modern is anything from 1978 to current, $13 for 20 business day turnaround. That's cheap right there. Then standard is up to 1977. So that means basically anything from the golden age all the way up to 1977 is $20 for a $20 business day. That's pretty good. Then modern PGX Express. What that means there, modern PGX Express is just the turnaround time. It's 8 business days. So the press is short for express. $18 for 8-day turnaround. And then the standard sets PGX Express, which is just, you know, the golden age to 1977, but at a faster turnaround, is $25 for 8 business days. And then they even do next day at $40. So if you send the book out Monday, you should be having it Tuesday, no later than a Wednesday. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty quick. And also, you know, PGX, they also do signature verification. And, you know, a lot of people get confused that, oh, CBCS does the signature verification, but PGX does it also. And I'm not 100% sure about this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but PGX, I think, were doing that before CBCS. I'm not sure, you know, if they did it after the fact, but they do it. And, you know, they were around before CBCS, and me, I like the underdog. So I'm gonna give them a try and see what they I want to see how the process, how they handle everything, because you know, I've seen a lot of CBCS submissions and a lot of CGC submissions, and pretty much CBCS takes just as long as CGC now. So, you know, you saved a few dollars, but your turnaround is the same. And me, I'm stingy. I want to get my books back faster, you know. So I'm gonna try them out, and I want to share the experience with you guys, because I want to show you the books that I'm gonna send to them. And again, these books, you know, I know that it brings them up in value more when you do slab them, but I'm not really doing it for that reason. I'm more doing it for the fact that these are books I would like to display on my shelf, and also there's a couple in there that I would like to give as a gift also. So let's get to it. Let me show you what I'm gonna send. A few videos back, I made a video of this series here, the JLA Avengers, the 4-book series. I want to slap these because I love the covers on these books. These are all George Perez covers, and they're all wraparound covers, so they're gonna look good in the slab because you're gonna be able to see the background good, so without opening up the book. And these books have a thicker spine, almost like a miniature trade paperback. So if you open them too much, they'll get that crease on that line there. And these books are like perfect. I don't have any of the, there's no dents, no cracks in them. So I'm pretty confident that they're gonna get a 9.8. So I'm gonna send that book there. I'm gonna send issue 2. Again, another beautiful cover by George Perez, wraparound cover. It's gonna look great in a slab. Then this is issue number 3. I know I showed them off before, but I just want to show you guys what I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna send this one. And then my favorite cover of that 4-book limited series is this one here, Superman with the Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield. So that's gonna look awesome in a slab. I can't wait till it comes back and I show you guys. Alright. The next books that I'm gonna slab is, I'm gonna slab this one here. Suicide Squad number 14, Death in the Family, just because I love that Joker cover. That Joker is a sick looking Joker, and I've seen one before slabbed in a CBCS case, and it looked beautiful. So I want this one in a slab. I want to put this on my shelf just so I can admire it when I walk past it. The same thing with this one here. I'm gonna slab this one here. This is Batman 23.4, aka Bane #1. It's not really a Bane #1 just because of the cover. It's one of those 3D covers also. I know it's gonna get a 9.8. That book is flawless, and like I mentioned to you guys before, any of those books that have the 3D covers on them, they usually get a 9.8 because the covers are the material is hard, and that spine is tight and it doesn't bend. So that one should get a 9.8. Then I'm gonna send this one here, Web of Spider-Man #1. I know this book is not really that valuable. You know, it's probably You can get it for between $5 and $10 online. But I love that cover. I love the black Spider-Man suit. And this issue has one of the best... honestly, I'm maybe saying too much, but this has one of the best covers ever for a Spider-Man book, and I would love to have it slabbed. Actually, I have 2 of them, but I'm only going to send 1, because I just got to figure out which one is in better condition so I can get the best grade possible. But this book here, one of them I bought in an eBay lot a few months ago before I started making videos. The other one I bought back in the day, like, I would say late 90s, that I paid for it. I paid for it about, you know what, I can't even remember the price. I'm not even going to tell you the price, but I'm going to pick one of them to send out. That was my son. He just came in real quick to tell me something, but he was like, oh, my bad. He saw me making the video, but you know what? I'm going to leave those little things on it because I'm a family man, and that's what happens when you have a family. You get interrupted, and you just got to keep going forward. It's cool. The next book I'm going to send out is here. This one here, Champions #1. Again, this is a book I also purchased in eBay. I purchased this also back before I was making videos. I think this book is very underrated. You know, I've seen it go for about $10, even $15. But then I've seen some sold ones for $6. You know, but this book is in excellent condition, and you know, I'm curious to see the grade. I'm gonna with my older books, I'm gonna aim low. I'll be happy with anything with an 8.0 or higher. I'm gonna set my expectations low because, you know, if I don't get 9.0, I don't want to get upset. But anything with an 8.0, I think I'll be fine with these older books. Because, again, I'm not sending because I'm going to sell them. These I'm going to put up because I love the covers. Alright. The next ones I'm going to send. Now, these I am going to send both of them. These are my Suicide New Features and Suicide Squad #1 with the Harley Quinn cover. The reason I'm going to send both of these... look at that, they're falling. The reason I'm going to send both of these books is because I plan on giving my daughter one of them as a gift, you know, in a slab. She's a huge Harley Quinn fan. This is my older daughter. She's 17 years old. She loves Harley Quinn, and I thought it would make an amazing gift to give her one, and then I get to keep one also. And I'm pretty confident that these two I'll get at least a 9.8. You know, if not 9.6 is fine, but I'm pretty confident with the 9.0 on these two. So these two are definitely going to get slabbed. Then this book here, I know I showed you guys this a few videos back. The reason I got this book from Midtown Comics, one of the reasons I want to send this is because I purchased a lot of books through their website, and they grade their books. And I've actually gone there and I've spoken to the guy who grades the books, and he's pretty confident with his grades. So I just want to test his theory. You know, I'll spend some money. It's worth me slabbing it anyway because, you know, it has that first appearance of the Spider Buggy, and I love the covers. So to me, that's a classic Spider-Man Bronze Age book. I love the colors on it. It looks good, and I can't find a flaw with this book. So he had it at a VG. I'm thinking it's higher. So let's see if I'm right. I'll take a gamble with it. Then this book right here, Wolverine #8. This book, actually, I had this book when I was a kid. I bought this book back in like I would say 98, when I was probably like a junior in high school. And I bought this maybe for cover price, maybe $2 it was at the time, because this was a little after it came out. But I've had this book in a regular poly bag since then, so we're talking almost 20 years, and I just recently changed it over to My Light. But this book is flawless. The corners are tight, the colors are crisp. It pops, you know. So I'm curious to find the grade. I'm still set my expectations low to 8.0 just because, you know, it's an older book that I've had for a lot of years, but I'm sure it'll come higher than that. And I would love to have this, you know, displayed on a wall or in a slab, because, you know, it's gonna look awesome. I love the Grey Hulk, Wolverine, can't go wrong with that. Alright, the next book also that I'm gonna send is, I know you guys seen this in many people's videos, this Amazing Spider-Man 361, first appearance of Carnage. But the only difference with this one is I didn't just buy this one. This one I bought at cover price back in the day when I was a kid, and I've kept it all these years. And like I mentioned with the last book, it was always in the regular poly bag and a regular backboard, and I just recently changed it over to My Lights and a full back. And the book is, you know, the corners are tight, everything looks really good. So I'm expecting a high grade on this one, but if I get a lower grade, hey, that's fine too, because I've had it over 20 years, I would say. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty decent. So I'm curious to see what it comes out. And then the last book, but not least, one of the reasons I want to use their verification is because of this one right here. I have it double sleeved actually, because this was one of my prided joys when I was younger. This is Spider-Man number 32. Web Spider-Man number 32. This is from that it's a 6-part series, Kraven's Last Hunt, and it's signed by you can see them there. He signed it with a silver marker, Michael Zeck and Bob McLeod. So I was super stoked to get this. I didn't get them signed myself. Back in the day, me and my friends, we used to collect, and one of my friends went to a con. Well, not a con. Yeah, back in the day, they used to have like little comic conventions that were smaller, and they were done at like Knights of the Columbus table. You know, those little lodges that they have to rent out, and he got it from there. So I'm pretty sure that the book is, you know, the signature is official. I've looked at many Michael Zeck signatures and Bob McLeod's, and it's spot on. They're on the same. So I'm hoping that it comes out good. So I want to check out their verification. They charge $8 per signature that they verify. So $16 alone in that book just to verify it. So you're looking at $16 for the verification of the signatures, because there's 2 signatures, and $13 to get it slabbed. So that's not bad. That, you know, under what, 16 and 13, you guys do the math. It's not that bad at all to get a, you know, to get it slabbed and graded. And I'm super excited. This is the book that I want to see what it comes out, because the edges on this book are tight. Everything seems really good in this book. So I'm really curious to, you know, I can't wait to, oh, you know what? Look at that. There's a little tick right there. I didn't even notice that before. The highlights hide everything. So now I know this book will probably come out a little lower, but let's see what it comes out. It'll be fun. I'll be happy with anything. I want to get it encased anyway, regardless of the grade. So that's going to be super exciting to find out, you know. And I'm gonna go through this whole process with you guys. When I fill out I got 15 books here. When I fill out my invoice, I'm gonna show you guys the total price of what I'm sending them, so you guys can get an idea how much it costs, and you could compare it for yourselves, and you can see, you know, what company you would prefer to use. Because in my opinion, you know, PGX is longer than, they've been out longer than CBCS, and they're the underdog right now, you know. So I like to go for the underdog. So I want to see what they're about, how their service is, and I'm going to share that with you throughout my videos. And the day that I ship them, I'm going to make a video letting you know what day I ship them, so we can actually count the 20 days to see if the turnaround is accurate. And any emails or anything I get from them, I'm going to share them with you guys so we can do this process together. I thought it would be fun, and it'll make for a cool video, and it'll be an informative video also, because I also want to try to start making videos like that are more informative about our industry, you know, which is cool. Oh, also I want to let you guys know that remember a few videos back I posted the Walking Dead trade paperbacks on eBay for sale for $85. The volumes 15 through 23, they actually sold today for $85, and that's why I love this hobby, because this hobby pays for itself. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, you buy books, you sell them, you buy more. You know, the hobby, like I said before, it pays for itself, and that's the beauty of it. You know, now the money that I spent on Wednesday, I spent $83 on Wednesday. I just made it back, you know, in just a click, just like that. I made it back. So that's pretty cool, and that money's gonna help me now, and I could spend more so I can send these books to get them slabbed. So that'll be cool. So that's it, YouTube. That's all. You know what? Before I end this video, I want to just thank all of you guys. I want to thank all my subscribers. You know, to date now I have 57 subs, and it's amazing. I never thought I would reach that many subs. You know, I'm like, 57 people want to listen to what the hell I got to say. You know, it just blows my mind. You know, that's a lot of people. Think about it. If you have a barbecue and you invite 57 people, that's a packed ass barbecue. That's a lot of burgers, a lot of hot dogs and chicken you gotta buy. You know, so 57 people is a lot. That's how I look at it. You know, it's a lot of people, and I thank each and every one of you. And I love your comments. I love your I love learning from you guys also, and I want you guys to learn from me also, because I've been collecting since I was a kid, and I know we gather a lot of knowledge about these things, and now with all the shows that are coming out and all the, this week was a big premiere for all. Flash premiered, Arrow premiered, Gotham premiered a few weeks ago, and people like us, we know what's going on, and everyone comes to us now, who's that, who's this, and we already know what's right and what's wrong, and that's what's, so now we're becoming the popular ones, us comic book lovers and us that know these characters, like, if we created them ourselves, we're becoming the popular kids now, because we know what's going on. We know this is pop culture right now. Pop culture is straight up comics right now. And I think with this industry is going to just blow up. I know everyone's worried about the bubble, but I'm not too worried about the bubble, because the way the movies and TV shows have been, they've never been like this before. So it's creating a mass, more and more people, even older people. I just got a message today from my sister that never got into any comic books. She found my YouTube channel and she was like, whoa, she was amazed at it, and she's been watching now videos, just learning about characters for her own personal thing. So that's pretty cool how it's bringing a lot of people into this. I know I'm going a whole nother direction, but the direction I was going on, it was because a few videos back, I said I'm gonna make a contest video when I hit 50, and actually hit 57. And the reason I haven't made one yet was because I know there's a lot of more videos out there, but I'm just trying to think of a unique way. I want to make a unique contest, and I want it to be fun, and I don't want it to be too difficult either. And I haven't thought about the prize yet, what I'm gonna give out yet, because I want to give you guys something nice, something that you'll be like, oh man, this was a cool prize. I want you to really love what you guys are getting. And I haven't thought about it yet. I haven't thought yet what kind of contest. And I know there's other contests out there, but the way I look at it is, the more contests there are, that means when someone puts out a contest, the way I look at it is, that person just wants to give. That person wants to give something, to express how he feels and express how he or she feels about what they're doing, and to show their appreciation. So to be fair, they'll make a contest. So that's how I look at it. So the more contests that are out there, that means the better our community gets, and the more it shows the love that everyone's putting out for this hobby and this passion. And I know I'm going off on a rant or whatever, but that's just the way I look at things. So I'm going to leave it at that. I am going to put out probably one more video this weekend, and that'll be it until next week. But I'll keep you guys informed of when the contest is going to start. I'm going to create a separate video just for that alone. And that's it. That's all I got for you today. Peace!